Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I will show you how to draw this mechanical bed using Inventor software. This is Autodesk Inventor 2017 version. And then I will explain how to extrude from sketch and how to make a holes for the drawings and how to make a rig into the drawings. I will provide the dimension drawing in the description list. So please like, share, and subscribe my YouTube channels. Okay. To draw these drawings, choose open. Yeah. But choose here. And then before we start the drawing, make sure the unit check-ins to document setting units millimeters for meganicats. Apply, close. Okay, this is the WSP here. So sketch and then select plane you want to draw. Okay, so I choose rectangle here, center rectangle, click the center and then click. Okay, the dimension is so, and then the dimension is 65. Yeah, okay, so extrude from the sketch. Yeah, so the thickness is 6. Enter. Then choose sketch again. Here, click on the surface that you want, cycle here, and then sign the dimension is 26. Enter. Right click. Okay. And then this cycle is movable, so we will make sign the dimension is here. It's horizontal. That line, that one. This is horizontal. And then put another dimension here from that point to the center is so 30. Yeah. So you can see the blue sketch. Right click. Okay. The blue sketch is okay for the drawings. So the distance is 40. Enter. And then I will choose the drawing in the middle planes. So I want to choose the XY plane here. You can choose the exactly plane yet. That's the plane I want. And then choose that sketch here. And then I will have the session view. So a sketching, right click and then choose the slide graphics. So this is a session view. Okay. So it's easy for to draw at the line here. So I will make a line from that point here. Right click OK. And the dimension is exactly the line from that angle should be 45 according to the drawings. And then the length is from that here is 35. Okay. Yeah. And then right click OK. And again, the sketch is not blue sketch. This is movable. So we need to assign here and that line here. That one is 32.5 in the middle. Okay. Okay. And then the line here. So the 45 angle degree is make sure the 45 is line is starting from the half or 26 here. Yeah. It and then hit the line point to that point. Okay. So this is not the perpendicular, so we need to assign the perpendicular constraint here. That line and that line perpendicular, and that line and that line perpendicular. So this is the blue sketch. Okay. So then we revolve the sketch, then profile is selected, and then choose exit. That exit. Yeah. And then make a full. Yeah. And then shift scroll. You can see the drawing here. Okay. So sketch that point here, and then rectangle here. Split. I need to extrude cut from the unnecessary part. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sketch. Yes. Slash that once and line the one here, and then line here. Split. Yeah. Split. 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 Right. Okay. Choose the cycle here. Yeah. Then make sure that the cycle is diameter is 12, and then make a geometry constraint here, and then that line and that point is the horizontal. Yeah. And then coincident, that line and that point is coincident. Okay. So need to move a little bit and then put a line on that point to that point. Yeah. Okay. Connect the line here. That's yeah. And then horizontal, that point to that point. Yeah. Okay. Then need a dimension from that point is 10, and then that line from that line is 10, 10. That line is 15, 15. And then the total distance is from that point to the middle of the cycle is 30. Yeah. So you see the blue sketch is here, and then we need to trim the unnecessary part. Yeah. 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 Right. Okay. Okay. And then extrude the sketch it to change the direction here. So the completely distance is 50. Yeah. Okay. Shift. You can shift scroll to look at the drawing here. Then choose the origin, the midplane again. Sketch here, and then choose the excursion to slide graphics here, and then choose the rectangle here, that point. Yeah. Yeah. Then need the constraint here, collinear, that line and collinear, and then that line and collinear. Yeah. You need to think carefully the constraint here. The constraint is very powerful tools in the embedded. Yeah. So line is 30, and then the height is, yeah, line is 30. Yeah. Okay. Then extrude this from the symmetric view in the midplane of the symmetric. Yet, and then 15. Yet each, that means each has the 15 extraction. Yet equally. Okay. Yeah. So, and then we will make a sketch here. We make something draw here. Then center rectangle here. Then put the dimension here is 36. Yeah. And then make sure is 36. Yeah. And then extrude the sketch here. Change the directions. So not get joints. The thickness is 4. Yeah. Okay. We need to make sketch again here. Sketch. And then cycle here. Yeah. So assign that cycle diameter is 12. Diameter is 12, and then dimension from that point to that point is 6. Yep. Then that point is 18. Yeah. Then sketch extrude model. Yep. Change the direction to the distance is 36. Yeah. It's okay. So the distance is 36. We need to not get the joint here. Yeah. Yes. That you can edit. You can edit from the error. Yeah. This is the advantage on the if the AutoCAD you doesn't edit the previous edition. Okay. So fillet here. Fillets. So this is two on the two. Okay. Select that here. Click. Yet. And then make this is two fillet here, here, and then right shift scoey. You can look around the scroll of here, and then shift scoey. You can rotate the view. Yeah, hold shift left, rotate scoey. Yeah, hold shift rotates scoey. Yeah, then the two is okay. This is all two. Yeah, then make another radius is this is 5. Okay, 5 for the another page here. Click, and then click, then click, click. Yeah. Okay. Click. So you can make a sign there here. So is if you finish the one files and then you can edit here, and then another values you can edit this 6. Yeah, 6 for the here. Yeah, so we can reduce the fillets here. Let's okay, and then applied another value is 2. Yeah, let please be careful the fillets glitch and yeah, yeah. So so around, so complete this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We are now filleting, and then we need to put some strain here. We need to put red. I will show you the using of red features in the drawings. Yeah, I make a red feature on that point and that point. So choose the XY plane and sketch here, and then expression to slide graphic here. Make a line here from that point to that line. Okay, so need the construction here. So coincident that line and that line. Yeah. Okay, and then finish sketch here. So to make a read, choose read in the creation tab here, and then click the line, and then you can anywhere disable features. Yeah. So we need to reach down here. This is the side by side. So we create the line here to next. Yeah, and then switch the parallel sketch to play here. Here. So you can guess this is the upper position, so we need to down position. So you can make a chain here. Yeah, and then okay. Yeah, okay, this one sketch, and then need another ridge here is one plane sketch. Sketching, right click, slide graphic here, and then line again. Click that point, that point. Yeah, finish sketch, and the ridge here. So this is the side by side. Okay, we can create the normal to parallel sketch here. So this is the wrong direction. We can check the switch direction here inside here. Okay, chain, yeah, okay, yeah, so very easily, yeah, okay. And then so we need, so we have completed the part of the joints, and then we make a hole here. So I show you the whole feature. This is the whole features, the modifying tools. So you can create the whole feature. Yeah, the whole ones, and then you choose the linear from sketch, linear, concentrate on point. In this tutorial, I will choose the linear and concentrate because we don't have the sketch to make a hole. So in the next tutorial, I will show you how to complete the layout of the holes. So this tutorial, I use the concentrate here. So this is the diameter of the hole. So we make diameter of the hole is 20. Okay, and then choose the plane here. Split. Yet you can see the hole is the true or yes. Termination is true or completely joined here. So another is concentrate reference here. Click. You make the concentrate reference on that side here. Okay. Then click. Yeah. So and make another hole here. Yeah. So the diameter is 20, and then we make not concentrate on that point. Choose a linear. Reference one dimension, reference two dimension. I will show you the face here. This and then 20, and then reference one dimension is from that point is 80. No clicks, just wait, and then reference points 2 is 18. So the hole is centered to here. Yeah, and then we rotate to see the joints here. So this is the completely cut is not missing the hole. So this termination not true or choose and two select the two that surface click. Yeah, this is a very smart tool. Yeah, so it can get to the cut surface. Okay, so apply. Yeah, that here. Okay, here fillets is radius 6. So radius 6 fillets. I will select the radius fillet on that one here. Yeah, yeah. Choose hole again, and then the diameter is 4. Choose a concentrate here, and then make a plane here, and then concentrate reference is here. Choose a true or. Let's concentrate reference here, here. Let's concentrate reference here, here. Let's and concentrate reference here, here. Let's then concentrate reference is here. Okay. Then we make another hole here. Hole is the fold and not through or this the distance. Just distance is so the diameter is 4. The distance is 4. Here, I choose the concentrate here. Here, concentrate reference is here. That's here, here. Let's here, here. Let's yeah. Okay. Oh, it is here. And save. Then we have the last thing here to cut up here. Sketch on that plane here. Choose a return gear here. That one here. So the dimension is 6. right click, OK, make it through all here, yeah. So the dimension that wavy is okay. The threes is there, 7, yeah. And then choose here, get in, so the distance is 10, okay. Yeah, now we complete the drawing here, yeah. And then you can choose the color here, so make a fine golds, and something you need to make here, yeah, yeah, okay. Thanks for watching, see you in next video.